Yo, what's going on, fam? It's your boy Smiles Gaming coming at you with another Destiny 2 video. This video is on no other than the seasonal pulse rifle, Disparity. Me personally, I fell in love with the weapon immediately because it reminded me of the Blast Furnace, which was in the Black Armory DLC, which was included in Forsaken. Now, one of the cool things about the Blast Furnace was that it had scope sight options. So when you dropped it, you can literally pick between one or two scope / sight options. Now, even though there's no sight options for Disparity, I like it a little more, well actually a lot more. I love this weapon because one, it's stasis, it has an insane perk pool, and it is craftable. So that means enhanced perks. Everyone loves those enhanced perks. Matter of fact, let me know what enhanced perks you like in the comment section. Now, to obtain Disparity, you can either farm the new seasonal heist battleground. The playlist node is located in the helm. The reason why I'm telling you to click the playlist node and not the nodes on the destinations is because at the end of the playlist, there's a chest that costs 500 Seraphic keys. I hope I'm saying that right. Those Seraphic keys open a chest that can grant you a deep sight, a red border weapon of the Seraphic weapons, and also it drops Seraphic weapons. So that means you can get a red border version or you can get a regular version. Either way, you can get a version of the Disparity, and 9 times out of 10, or well, for me, they all drop with good rolls. They might not all drop for good rolls for you, but hey, they still drop, and that's what you want because you want to be able to use the weapon. And again, even if you can't craft it, it's nice to be able to drop the rolls that you might want to craft enhance, so you can see how they feel regularly. Like, oh, let's say if you wanted to try the Outlaw Desperado or Rapid Hit Desperado and you don't know which enhanced version you want to run, it's better for you to just hopefully drop the regular one, because you can be like, oh well, you know, I kind of like the effects of Rapid Hit more than Outlaw. So that way, when it's time for you to craft your weapon, you're not spending 3-4 of the Ascended Alloys, which costs... Anyways, we're not going to talk about Ascended Alloys. So that way, you're not wasting Ascended Alloys. So again, even if it does take you a while to drop the red border to craft it, you're still going to be able to get good rolls and be able to test those rolls out along the way. Now, you can also get one from the reputation rewards from leveling up the EXO and the helm. So once you level up the EXO from doing the battleground activities, turning in the bounties, you can get an engram, decrypt that engram from him, and it can either turn into, again, a red border weapon, might be armor, or it might just be a regular weapon. But either way, that's a chance for you to be able to get the Disparity. Now, the most expensive but guaranteed way is Seraphic weapon focusing. Now, the reason why I say it's the most expensive way is because it costs you 1 Umbral engram, 50 legendary shards, which is not a lot. The expensive part is the 30 Seraphic Umbral energy that it costs to craft the weapon. The reason why I say it's expensive is because for you to get this energy, you have to open the chest at the end of the battleground that costs 500 Seraphic key codes. So again, if you don't have the 500 Seraphic key code, you can't get the 10 energy from completing the activity. So that you have to keep making sure that you have enough energy to open that chest. And to make sure you do have enough energy to open that chest, I know it's late in the season, well, kind of late in the season, so a lot of people probably already have this upgrade. But if you don't, take that upgrade that goes from 2,000 keys to 4,000 keys, because again, being able to run an activity 8 times in a row is always going to be able to be better than running it 4 times in a row. Because if you have the 2,000 keys, once you run out, you have to go farm more keys, and that takes away from the time of you farming for the actual weapon, and then you got to come back and rinse and repeat, and that's what takes probably the longest when crafting this weapon. Now, for the one that I crafted, it's mainly for PvE, but you can also use it in PvP though. As you can see, I went with the stability route. So I went with the stability route because I need precision hits and my precision final blows to hit majority of the time. And I mean majority of the time, I need 80% of my shots to be precision, because one, all my perks proc off precision hits, precision final blows. So I want to be as stable as possible, and with the high stability kind of helps with your flinch. Also running the resilience also helps with your flinch. So you want to be, again, as sturdy as possible. You want to be a laser. That's why I call it the Glacier laser. Get it? Alright, now for the perks, I went with polygonal rifling for plus 10 stability. Also steady rounds for plus 15 stability, plus 7 airborne effectiveness, and minus 5 range. For my third perk, I went with enhanced rapid hit. Rapid precision hits temporarily increase stability plus reload speed. And with my reload speed being at 30 base, anything that helps my reload, I'm going to be happy about. Because again, you don't want to be stuck in a situation where you have to reload and you end up getting killed. It happens all the time. You can be behind cover. Say you leave a knight with a little slither of health. You have to recover, and he goes on a boom mission, and he booms you, and now you're dead because he had one shot, and you have a 30 reload speed. So again, try to focus on getting that reload speed. Now, at max stacks of my rapid hit, I'm granted plus 60 to my reload speed. So now my reload is now 90 at times 5. It also gives me plus 25 stability. But Smiles, you already have 99 stability. Isn't that a waste? Yes and no. No, because I'm basically using a rapid hit for the reload. I don't really need the stability. The reload is what I'm using it for. But why didn't you go with Outlaw? Personal preference, and I really don't like Outlaw like that because the Outlaw requires you to get the kill. Rapid hit, I can just keep hitting you and not have to worry about getting the kill. So if I'm on a boss and I'm just spraying the boss with Phantomite stasis damage, don't have to worry about my 30 reload because I have to hit someone with Outlaw. No, I have rapid hit because I'm gonna keep hitting the precision shot, so I'm gonna just keep being able to reload. That's why I went with rapid hit instead of Outlaw. Now, also, I didn't say it earlier, but I crafted it so my frame is also plus 10 stability. So you know how you craft the weapon, the far left hand box. Yes, I put plus 10 stability on that as well. Now, for the last perk, I went with enhance headstone. The reason why, because again, I'm running a stasis build, and I've been loving stasis Titan with this weapon because stasis spears, Grim Harvest is just really good on Titans. But yeah, so after precision kills on enemy, it spawns large crystals, right? Now it also gives plus 5 stability in the enhanced version. And if you're wondering where I'm getting these numbers, the plus 25, the plus 5, the plus 60, it's from light.gg. I will literally drop a link into the website in the description below. If you are curious about weapon numbers, weapons like weapon combinations or role combinations, changes to the weapons, modifications, exotic armors, everything. If you just need basically a database of Destiny 2 items, it's at LightGG. I will again drop that link in my description box for y'all, because again, I feel like it makes the game a whole lot more fun when you realize what you can go after, and if you know what you're going after, like perk wise, and what the community is proclaiming to be the meta, or what's the favorite roles of the community, etc., etc. Now for the good, the bad, and the great. The bad, let's start with the bad first, because it's always good to just knock the bad out first. Now, aggressive burst frames have low handling and reload by default. So if you are, looking for this weapon, just know that it's going to have low handling and a slow reload. You can change that with perks. Again, I fixed my reload with what did I use? I'm sorry, just enhanced rapid hit. I'm sorry. So again, that's how I fixed my reload. The handling, it's not that bad, but it wasn't as bad as my reload. So for sure had to fix the reload, if anything. It also has ironically low range for the aggressive burst frames compared to the other legendary versions. If you go in your collections and look them up, Disparity has the low end on the range, especially compared to Blast Furnace, because Blast Furnace had like a base range of 82. So yeah, depending on your RNG, it might take you a while to craft this weapon. And the reason why I consider that a bad thing is because the steps are processed to farm this weapon. Now, to farm this weapon are crafted, you have to farm heist, right? Now, to farm heist, you farm heist to open the chest at the end. That chest at the end costs 500 Seraph keys. At the beginning, you can only hold 2,000 of those keys. So you can run it 4 times. Then you have to go farm those keys again to come back to the activity to farm it. So if you are, again, farming this weapon or trying to farm the Seraphic weapons, buy the upgrade from 2,000 to 4,000. It might not seem like much, but being able to grind an activity 8 times in a row compared to 4, then having to stop and then come back, literally saves you more time in the long run. So again, if you are trying to farm this weapon, please go for that upgrade that changes your key capacity, your capacity to hold 2,000 keys to 4,000 keys. Now for the good, somewhat forgiving if you miss a shot or two. So if you do miss 1 or 2 bullets in the burst, you'll be okay. But if you miss a 3rd bullet in that burst, pull out the ghost. You just got Cade, and I'm a Cade fan, so please keep the Cade hate to a minimum in the comments. But if you do like Cade, please go ahead and drop some Cade and drop Cade name in the comment section, man, because everybody loves Cade. He was and is one of the funniest characters in Destiny history. Now, another good thing is the weapon is craftable, so again, you can get enhanced perks with it. So again, the stats might not be to your liking, but with enhanced perks, you can get it to go how you want it to play. 40 base mag, so the mag is 40. And everyone's like, well, that's only 10 bursts because you're a 4-round burst. Most pulse rifles have either 12 or 13 bursts before you have to reload. Well, with this one, it's again it's aggressive. So we're doing a lot of damage, and we're not going to be needing 13 bursts. Really, you're not. So don't let the numbers fool you, like the 40 for 10 bursts or the 39 for 13 bursts and those other pulse rifles. Because trust me, it's not going to matter. And also, just a thing that I like, I know a lot of people might not like this, but I like this, is the fact that when you aim down sights, your enemy is highlighted or outlined, so you can literally see them. It's a quality of life thing for me, even though a lot of people, again, might not like it. I like it. It's just something that looks nice to me. Now for the Perk Selection, again, it can drop with some really nice perks. And if you got, of course you got the weapon. If you did the story, you got the weapon that they give you at the beginning of the season for the quest. It's already really good. Like, that weapon can literally, you can take that weapon into Crucible as is. The Disparity, talking about the Disparity that they give you at the beginning of the quest, you can take that Disparity in Crucible or PvE and do whatever you have to do, and it's gonna perform really well. So that's another thing I liked about the weapon, is that the weapon they gave you performed well. So it kind of gave me an incentive to be like, well, if it's already performing well with perks that I kind of don't like, let me see how it's going to perform with perks that I actually want, right? Also, the ambush origin trait, helps with that handling, range, and damage during the start of those engagements. So again, how the low handling and reload, well, you could fix the handling and range with the ambush perk. Reload perks are rapid hit, and you can use outlaw, but I prefer rapid hit because you don't have to depend on a precision kill. You just got to keep getting precision shots. But again, the ambush origin trait is going to help you with that handling, that range, and the damage at the beginning of the engagement. For another thing, stasis font of might builds. Reason why, oh man, this is the best part. So, been running Glacier Titan, Grim Harvest, of course. So you shatter the stasis crystals. They leave shards. I turn my shards into wells. So yes, all those shards that you drop when you break a glacier grenade, like all 5 of those, you pick one of those up and it becomes a well. I run Fontamite on Stasis Titan for, well, it's Fontamite and I run Font of Wisdom so I can get my super kind of fast, because you know the timers are really ridiculously slow on Stasis. So, which is kind of funny because it slows never anyways. But yes, Stasis, Fontamite, and Font of Wisdom. So I throw my grenade or I shatter a crystal, and then boom, pick up the Fontamite. Now I have 16 seconds of pain. The reason why I have 16 seconds on my Fontamite build, matter of fact, we're not going to talk about the Fontamite build in here, but if you do want to see that Titan Fontamite build, please leave Titan Fontamite build, or just put Titan in the comment section, Titan build, and I will make a video, or I'll drop the dim link, whichever y'all want. Probably would prefer to drop a video so I can explain everything, but again, if you do want to see that video, just go ahead and drop Titan bid, or yeah, matter of fact, yeah, drop Titan video, Titan Stasis video in the comment section if you want to hear me talk about my favorite build as of right now in the game. Now, also, this is the best part, because you know how Titans have been overrunning Crucible with the barricades. If you put on Hockey Breach armament instead of the ambush origin trait, that helps with the Titan barricades in PvP. Yes, it might not be able to, it actually does help too. So you will notice the difference of you shooting a barricade without it, than with it. So again, if you are in Crucible and you're using this weapon as a Crucible weapon, you want to run that Hockey Breach ornament, because you want to break those shields or barricades as quick as possible. Now, that is my review on Disparity. If you liked the video, hit that like, share, and subscribe button to become part of the family. Also, comment down below on how you feel about the Disparity Pulse Rifle, the roles that you enjoy using the most, because again, the game is no fun if you are not having fun. So again, drop the roles that you like, and if you're even a fan of the archetype, because a lot of people don't like the aggressive burst archetype pulse rifles, and it's understandable why. So again, if you do like it, go ahead and drop that down there too. It's your boy Smiles. I'll catch y'all on another one. Stay blessed. Happy holidays. Again, family, stay blessed and stay safe. I'm out.
We've really ticked off the score this time. They're sending their best. Here he goes. Go, go, go!